Hi Gemini, welcome to my channel. This is your monthly finance reading for the month of July. Okay, so the new moon happening in Cancer, your second house, with the solar eclipse. So a lot of changes in your career. And again, with Mercury going retrograde and Mars there, both in your second house, be careful about communication with your boss, with your with your colleagues, with people in your organization, or interviews that you give, or if you're looking for a job and if you're giving interview, just be careful how you communicate. Okay, how you communicate. So let's see with Gemini what we have for you. Be careful with your communication, Gemini. Because Mercury is your god, ruler of your planet. And if that is going backwards, Mercury is the flying god. Okay, it flies, doesn't go, it just flies. So as swift as you, like your mind flies. Okay, so if you're flying back, so you tend to make silly mistakes. Be careful of your emails, especially professional emails. Take care, read them, check them. If you don't understand the meaning, maybe ask somebody for help, but before replying, make sure you communicate properly. You evaluate everything before saying a yes or a no, especially after the 7th. Whatever you have to do it before the 7th. After 7th, you should pay attention, okay? All right, so let's see Geminis. I like shuffling and, laying my cards as they, live on camera. And many people have asked me why I don't show myself. Well, what are you interested in, my face or my cards? So my cards are more important. You must see them, you must understand them, and instead of my face. As long as you can hear my voice and you can hear me talk, I'm alive, okay? I'm not a pre-recorded voice recorder. All right. And you can see my hands moving. There you go. Just kidding, Geminis. Okay, this one just flips. I left it like this. I'm going to take this. All right. There. One oracle advice for my Geminis. Let's see what we can have. One oracle advice. Let's see what attracts me. Okay, I think I'm going to take this one. Just felt like, okay? Whatever it is, we'll see. All right, Gemini, here you go. Ready? Main female, 5 of Wands. Fighting with a female boss. Okay, your boss makes you work a lot. Toil and labor with the King of Wands. Your boss expects too much from you, I feel. Makes you work a lot. Pays you peanuts. You're underpaid, overworked. Waiting for a message. But transformation, good. But that message is of concern. So pay attention to messages. As I said, Mercury retrograde. Page of Swords. Find out more. Wealthy man with a 5 of Cups. Privileged lady with the 2 of Pentacles. Very nice. Nice. Gemini. Okay, a lot of feminine energy in your reading. The main female, and then the toil and labor again. I see this woman, they're working. So a lot of feminine energy in your reading. So Gemini, firstly, this is about you. If you're a Gemini female, then it's about you. And if you're the man, it could be regarding your colleague or your partner. You could be in a business partner with a female, or this is regarding some female. There's some conflict there, okay? There's some Five of Wands, some confusion, some conflict. Again, the Five of Wands is between a male and a female, if you see. So there's some conflict, okay, with a female who is as powerful as you. She's also the main lead of the story, okay? So she is, if you're the main actor, she's the main actor too. She's the main female actor. So I see this is about her, or it could be your boss. Main female in your organization, if you're working, could be your boss, who is either a female or very feminine. Okay, feminine in the sense not that he dresses like a woman, but he behaves like a woman. He understands emotions, he can manipulate you mentally, somebody like that. And I see there's a conflict with that person, between that person and you. There is a conflict, okay? Or it could be a common conflict which you both are trying to address, but there's definitely a conflict. And what I see here is that, and if it's you as Gemini female, then you could be the one who is in conflict. Why? Because either ways, I see you are, as I said, overworked, underpaid. You're working in a condition where there's too much of work pressure. With the King of Wands, this could be a boss who expects a lot from you, putting a lot of pressure on you. Or if you're into business, then your customers have a lot of expectations from you, or your business demands a lot of new strategies, a lot of new things that you got to focus on. So it's like you're working, okay? You're overworked. Maybe you have ongoing a lot of more projects than you can handle. Or it's about, your passion, your ambition, your strategies. So, and there's toil and labor there. So it's like you're putting in a lot of efforts. Again, number 2. So 2 has a lot of meaning in your reading, I see. Because the first card was 2. This is 38, which is 11, which is again 2. Then you end up with the 2 of Pentacles. So a lot of 2 energies, okay? And so it could be about partnerships. It could be about your one-on-one relationship with your boss. It could be one-on-one relationship with a particular customer. Maybe you just got a new contract or got a new customer if you're into business, but you have to put in a lot of, I see you losing sleep, losing time. I mean, you don't have time for yourself. You're like work, and more work. With Mars there in your second house, that is what you can expect, because Mars makes you work, okay? So there is toil and labor. And you could be dealing with a pushy boss, or if you are the main female, as I said, you're working so much because there is some kind of conflict that you want to resolve. Now, what you're waiting for is a message. I see you're waiting for a message, or maybe you are thinking of writing a message for transformation, for change, because the death is here. So maybe you're thinking of writing to your boss for a raise, or you're thinking of writing to your boss for a relocation change, or maybe to send you to a different country so that you can get that per diem kind of allowance or more allowances. Or maybe you're thinking of reaching out to customers, or this could be also putting in loan applications or something like that, of thinking of writing a message, okay? Because once the message is delivered, or once you received, or for some Geminis, you could be receiving a message or waiting for a message to be received. You feel once the message comes in, there could be a transformation, there could be a change in the situation. Maybe you're putting in so much of effort because your promotion letter is due. So you're waiting for that. Or maybe you're putting in so much of effort because you feel that this client who is making you work so much will give you a long-term contract. or something like that, okay? And if you're applying for a loan, maybe you're working so much, you're putting in so much of manual labor, you feel once the loan comes in, you will have that breather. You can go and invest in something that you're doing manually. You can go and, get the invest in some resources which helps you speed up your work. Now, but Gemini, the message that you're waiting for could be a message of concern, or this could be a separate message altogether. But there is definitely a message of concern somewhere, after the Mercury retrograde, that is between the 7th to the 21st. You could be getting some message which you need to pay attention. Maybe if you're applying for a loan, you will have the loan, but be careful of the terms and conditions. Or maybe you've written to your boss for a promotion, but the reply that you'll get is something that will put a bit of tension in you, that maybe he'll give you a raise but increases your job responsibility or gives you some target. Or if you're looking for a new customer, again, maybe he agrees to have a long-term lease with you or signs up a contract with you, but his terms and conditions are very rigid, or the penalties are very rigid. So you need to pay attention. The message won't be that good as you're expecting. It won't be a very smooth selling. So there could be some points. If you're not careful, you have to pay attention to all the points, all the TNCs that come with that message that you're going to receive. So your advice is Page of Swords. Find out more. Read all the TNCs. Find out more about this contract that comes towards you. Find out more about this raise that is coming towards you. Find out more about this promotion that you've been given. So read your promotion letter or your increment letter or your appraisal letter or whatever message has come from your boss or your senior or your customer or a new business or from your bank or from your insurance. Pay attention, okay? Page of Swords, do some searching, find out more. Or if you're going for an interview, if you're planning to, maybe this is because you want to put in your resignation. That's why the death is here. That once I get the offer letter from this new company, I'm going to put in my resignation. I'm all ready with my pen and my envelope. It's ready to be sealed, The seal is also there. I'm just ready to put in the seal and send it because that's going to change my life. I'm going to get transformed. It's going to completely change my life. Okay? You could be dealing with there's everybody here. So fire, water, I see fire, I see earth, I see air. So everybody is having a party here. So you really can't pinpoint any particular sign. But important wise, if you say, you could be dealing with a Scorpio or a Sagittarius. But, pay attention. If you get a new offer of job, read it well before you accept it. Okay, find out more about the company maybe before you put in your resignation or put in your papers in your existing organization. You need to read the TNCs or do a bit more research about the company. If it's a new customer, pay attention to how their paying history has been, whether they pay on time, whether they are nitpickers or how they, do the work, whether they are tough ones who put every project into arbitration, what kind of customer it is. So do your research, okay, Gemini? Don't just believe everything on the word of mouth. Now, another thing is maybe you need to connect with somebody from your past. This person is a wealthy man, I see. Or maybe you miss being wealthy. For Geminis who are into business, I see one time you were wealthy, one time you had a lot of money, and now maybe you miss and you feel that you've gone through loss. Here, crazy camera. There. Okay. My camera goes crazy. As crazy as you, Geminis. Okay. So it can't stay at one place, same as you guys. So yeah, or it could be somebody who is pretty wealthy, pretty well off, has been your past relationship, okay? You have had relationship with this person in the past. You sometimes miss them. Maybe you miss their advice, or you miss that good client who is no longer here in town, or doesn't as close their shop, or you miss that good old boss of yours who used to be so nice, so good to you. But I see you missing certain people, or you could be missing wealth too for some people. So because of this message, this could come from a wealthy man. So you need to pay attention, or you might get cheated in this contract. Maybe this contract from a new customer or a new job offer comes to you, and the owner is wealthy, the company is good, the company is too big, and you're too mesmerized. You go ahead, accept the offer, only to realize that they hire and fire like crazy. So one day you're in, the next day they might even ask you to leave. And you end up feeling remorse, you end up feeling lost, you end up feeling sad, depressed. Okay? So it's better to pay attention. Do your own research. Okay? And there could be a person who is well off, pretty well established, could be doing good in their career, could be an old friend who's doing pretty good. You miss them at times. You can take help from them. You can take help from them. They can help you, because I see you getting that help. If it's a friend who is wealthy, who is doing good in their career, who is now settled, and you miss them, maybe it's time you need to reconnect with them, because if you do, I feel they're going to help you, because what is coming towards you is privileged lady. You are the one with privilege. You will have everything, abundance, and could be two careers, two of pentacles. You could be having two opportunities in hand. Either you could be having two opportunities, or you could have a side income, something at the end of the month, okay? As July progresses, you're going to see growth in your career. I see you getting two job offers, or two projects, or you were looking for one customer and this person was so difficult. Now you have two customers, or two more customers, two new projects, something like that. So you'll feel privileged. Wherever you go, you end up getting the job, or getting the contract, or getting that offer. So you'll feel privileged, but provided you read all documents carefully and you connect with good, powerful friends of yours who have been there in your life in the past. Maybe they're still there. You have been busy. You couldn't be in touch with them. If you can do that, I see you being privileged. Maybe they're going to actually come out and help you. They're going to give you that offer, or they're going to help you get a new contract. But I see you starting to handle your money well, handle your finances, or maybe you're handling two jobs, two projects, something more than one. Okay, that is what I see coming towards you by the end of July. So Geminis, just be careful, and this initial phase of hard work, toil, that will pass. That's a part and parcel of your career. Okay, so let's see your oracle advice. Children, your life purpose involves helping, teaching, and healing children. Maybe some Geminis that I'm connecting with, your kindergarten teachers, or you're planning to open a kindergarten school. Maybe that's why you connect with a wealthy man who can help you. And you can actually, as I said, there's a lot of feminine energy. So maybe you have that feminine energy inside you, which loves children, loves to spend time with children, or you're thinking of some new product line which has got to do with children toys, children books, or something to do with children. Vacation, if you're planning tours, if you're a tour planner, you can plan something for children, anything to do with children. Okay, now if you're into business, or if you're into something which you do, if you're a freelancer, think of what you can do which involves children. or the childlike innocence, what you can do, some colors, some, something to do with children. You can have, if you're a yoga teacher, maybe you can start a new class for children, for school children, or maybe you can reach out to schools and offer your services, something to do with that. Okay? All right, Gemini, this is all I can see for you this month. However, please do check your general for more clarity. And please comment, like, and subscribe if you're new, because I'll be updating your general monthly videos in the next few days. So again, see you again with new readings. Till then, stay positive. Bye.